Thank you for being brief. I hope the rest of the speakers will be equally brief. Open University of Kenya, you are invited, please. After Open University of Kenya, I'll wish Masinde University also to be ready, Masinde Muliro University to be ready. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All protocol observed. God is good all the time. Wow. Yeah. Before you is Dr. Laura Mamuli, Senior Lecturer of Human Resource Management, based at Open University of Kenya. And on behalf of the University Council and the Vice Chancellor of Open University of Kenya, I'm here to sensitize you that we have a new public university called Open University of Kenya, and our programs are offered online, and you are able to engage with them at your own pace, self-paced. We are flexible, and as at now, we began our programs last year in August. We have our first cohort. We have programs in cyber security and digital forensics, a Bachelor of Science in Data Science, Bachelor of Economics and Statistics, Bachelor of Business and Entrepreneurship, Bachelor of Education Technology, Postgraduate Diploma in Leadership and Accountability, and Postgraduate Diploma in Learning Design. We are here, our tent is number 2, and we'll be glad if you will join us. But I can't sit down without saying that I'm happy to see Mr. Noah Simiyu. I was in the same primary school with him. So thank you so much and welcome. Okay, just before I sit down, Open University of Kenya is based at Konza Technopolis. Konza Technopolis is in 3 counties, Kajiado, Machakos, and Makueni. Okay, what is the name of the Vice Chancellor of Open University of Kenya? Come so that I give you the bracelet. What did I say his name was? Okay, how many programs do we offer? Which one do you remember? Kindly run and tell me. 6 people, 10 people, 6 people. Run quickly. Cyber security. Bachelor of Science. No? No, it can't be Bachelor of Sciences. Okay. Okay, and then just pick and go. Just pick and go. Just pick and go. Just a moment. Take your neighbor. You give your neighbor. Okay, thank you so much. So welcome to our tent as we go on. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Our guest is arriving. As they come, we want to ask that all of us stands up. The scouts and the band will lead us in raising of the national flag. Then from there, Mr. Juma will move on with the program. There is our band together with the scouts. There is the procession that is bringing our guest of honor, who is to speak to us, Dr. Wafula from Kibabi University. I've said as they arrive, all of us we are standing up for that honor. The national flags will be raised, after which we will have the next university strong band, which is usually managed by Mr. Noah Simiu. And we appreciate him for the good work he's doing for us. We've had him travel places. He has presented his band to different occasions, up to and including at the national level, where he has also effectively competed and brought us several trophies. Now, students, kindly please let us be silent in readiness for the national flag to be raised. The scouts will have to wait until Dr. Wafula takes up his position and say he's being directed to his area where he's supposed to sit by Sir Charles Mombo. Let us appreciate Dr. as he comes in. Thank you very much, Dr. for taking your time to be with us today. The alumni group is also coming back. Mr. Matete is guiding them. We appreciate you. We give you the honor for you directing us and giving us all the support as a school that we need from you. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Silence. Asanteni sana, tukaketi chini ili Bwana Juma Steven akaweze kutuongoza kwenye kipindi cha kujitambulisha cha wageni wetu. Karibu Bwana.
Thank you very much, my co-MC. Our chief guests, the invited guests, colleagues, and our dear students, we were in the process of inviting the various universities that joined us today for this Careers Expo of the year 2024. And therefore, without wasting time, because we are behind schedule, I will wish to invite Masinde Muliro University representative please to come forth and give brief remarks as we carry on. Thank you. You can appreciate as he comes, please. Can appreciate as he comes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The chief guest, members, colleague members from different universities present, teachers, members of the Alumni Association, dear students, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. My name is Daudi Kioko from Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. I work in the Directorate of Corporate Communication and Marketing. I'm now based at the Customer Care and Call Center. I'll just take a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, to tell you what MUST is and what we offer at our university, the university of choice. Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology has 11 disciplines, which we call them schools. We have the School of Engineering, School of Education, School of Business, School of Medicine, School of Nursing, School of Agriculture, School of Natural Sciences, School of Computing and Informatics, School of Arts and Social Sciences, School of Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance, and finally we have the School of Public Health, where I study at our university. In our university, we offer something called Talent Scholarship, whereby we give different talent scholarships to different students in any field, any talent, be it music, drama, sports. Then we have something called Somesha Mwenzako. We have two types of bursaries, Somesha Mwenzako and Ratanzi. We also sponsor students who are the best in our different faculties. Those students who have excelled well in our undergraduate level, we offer them something called merit scholarship. I'd like to leave you with one coinage of a song. This is, I believe your school is sponsored by Catholic. So, majority of us are Christians. Whenever we sing, we usually say, lower, 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 Satan. Then higher, 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 Jesus higher. So, lower, 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 Satan. Up, higher, 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 Jesus. So we say lower, 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 fear, higher, 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 good results. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, MUST. We appreciate you. I know you have a number of our students who will be joining you very soon because among this group, we are channeling to the various universities, over 500 students every year. So we appreciate you very much. I wish to invite the Mount Kenya University representative. Please come forward and give your brief remarks. We appreciate your presence. Mount Kenya University. Thank you, thank you. So as he's coming, I want to recognize the Luleti Consultancy Firm, the organizing institute, which is also encompassing this career expo. They are here with us, led by one of the old boys. Thank you very much. We appreciate your presence. Karibu.
Thank you. Chief guest, all protocol of staff, students, good afternoon. Joseph encourage you to join Mount Kenya University because we unlock infinite possibility. We encourage students, we also sponsor students, both especially those who want to study in Mount Kenya. We also give scholarship, and also we encourage them to even have scholarship outside the country. We encourage you to join Mount Kenya University so that you can get and achieve whatever you want in education. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can you give me another round of applause, please? I know you have a number of questions that you'll be asking the various universities, and therefore those questions, please preserve them for them. I know you'll be getting some few vouchers, so don't fear to go and see them. Thank you. I wish to invite a representative of University of Eldoret, led by our DVC. The DVC of University of Eldoret is here with us.
Yes, all protocol observed. My name is Dr. Georgine Kemboy from University of Eldoret. Today I'm here with my DVC, Professor Beatrice Were, and also Professor Otuya. Now we have come to tell you that University of Eldoret is a university that is situated in Eldoret town, at the heart of Eldoret town. And we say our motto is flame of knowledge and innovation. And we would like to invite all students to come and study with us in our 53 programs. We have 53 programs running in 7 schools: School of Agriculture and Biotechnology, School of Business, Economics, and Management Sciences. We have School of Science, School of Engineering, School of Environmental Studies and Natural Resources, and we have School of Arts and Human Development. Why should you come and study at the University of Eldoret? As I said earlier, we are the only university within Eldoret town that offers the best programs, that has the best faculty. We have the best facilities. You just want to come and study there. When you study at University of Eldoret again, normally we have programs that are known as school-based programs, where you can those who are teachers can come and study during the holiday. And then we also have programs for students, for needy students. If you are a needy student, you can be incorporated into programs where you can be given a small token or a small stipend that can be able to gather for your basic needs. So, and again, we have researchers in various fields that also enjoin students in those researches, so you can benefit from the various innovations that happen. For more about us, you will come. Our tent is there. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. I've been guided that the DVC will have a time to say something. I want to invite the representative of Kibabi University present. Kibabi University. If there is none, I think Daktari will be around for that during his time. I would wish to invite DVC. Please, Madam Were, you are invited. Pigie makofi anapokuja. So I wish that after that you will invite our chief guest. Thank you very much.
The chief guest, teachers, students, representatives from different universities. Good afternoon. But we are not yet there. We are there. It's my pleasure to be with you through this day, coming in as one of the members of the team from the University of Eldoret. I'll make a few remarks. I want to talk to the person, keep away from the career, because we have a lot about career being said. But the basic thing for us as a university is we have never asked what goes on in the university, really, when it comes to life there. We we have more freedom than you have in high school. We have less less supervision in terms of what your teachers do to make sure that you have done your homework and everything else that you ought to do. But we desire that we have a people who are self-disciplined, a people who are motivated to achieve their goals, a people who work hard, a people who contribute to the community. Here in school, you are living in a student community, and I believe that as students, you support each other. And we encourage that when we admit you to the university. So at the University of Eldoret, we have student activities outside of classroom work. So keep up with your talents that you are building here. In our university, we have space for you to continue with your sports, to continue with your drama, and many other co-curricular activities that contribute to your personal welfare and development. When I was in school, we were taught to work hard, to be a people of integrity, to be self-disciplined, to pursue our goals, to show respect for the elders, our teachers, and all others that are above us. I believe that those are the virtues that are being imparted on you. As we came in this morning, I read on your wall. The front wall of this school has a list of core values. And I want to thank the school administration for going that direction. If we seek to pursue, if we strive to pursue the core values that we have, if we follow our value system as a school or schools or a university, we also have our core values. Then we will be in a community that everybody knows what they need to do and when they need to do it. So embrace those core values that you have as a school. We are also embracing ours as a university. One of our core values is inclusivity. Another core value is responsiveness. Another core value is competitiveness. We don't want to remain where we are. We want to rise. And that should be a motivation for each of you, that you always strive to go beyond where you are. I believe that every day is an opportunity to grow, and we are here to grow. Even as I leave this place this afternoon, I have learned something that adds to my personal growth. I want to encourage you to work very hard, students, and to maintain the name of this school that we all grew up knowing about. I happen to have been in a school that was a friend of St. Peter's Mumias, and one of the challenges that we got from interaction with St. Peter's Mumias was strengthening our capacities in mathematics. I hope you are still keeping up with the good work in mathematics, because you challenged some of us to become mathematicians at some point in our lives. Let us build on the structures that we have laid already and grow, each one of us having a focus on which direction we want to go. With those remarks, I would like to thank you, the organizers, thank you, the school, for hosting us, and invite the chief guest to make his presentation. Wabula? Is that enough for the chief guest? Is that the best way to receive the chief guest? You could even rise up.
I tried myself once to play football, I did well, and it was really close to a moment now that yeah, with others of Spain, we have to work. I've been a friend of the customer school for 9 years running. We are still working for been a friend that I'm still fighting in study. We are still one with another giant sample and roll in the field. Everybody in the industry practice at home when they are all. I've been behind the younger school and we never spend. And they are now the most department program. Although I am actually now the most department. So I don't I will say I think but I think for I want to life of the market. So I got to do and we are my brother of together. I know everything is right. So today I want to share with us on here. But protecting our ground for our topic of the day and focus of the on unfolding our freedom. Upon here, one of the best in the world says, the happiest man on the global in the world is one who has found people who are happy on earth are not those who have this type of career.
March and in November, courtesy of this. So I want to bring you a vast experience drawn from different regions and perspectives in the world. I was born in a village in Trans Nzoia to a father who was a squatter and polygamous, with 11 children from each house, and we were comfortably Arsenal and Liverpool. 11-11 would form a good team to play. And then my father and the wife would easily be the technical bench. But it's because of mentorship that I am today, and I want to tell you that it can work even for you. So you see some of the peaks we are going to share are experiences of where education can take you. On my extreme right, I was going to a church in Hornbill last year in March in New York State to preach. I'm a preacher as well and a mentor. On the extreme right, on the right is at Royal Swiss. At that time when your principal was in Cardinal Otunga Boys Mosocho, after being Kenya 2, we went for a lunch at the Royal Swiss. So that was my presentation during the Thanksgiving. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in charge of the Office of Careers, Kibabi University, an office created by the mandate of the Ministry of Education and tasked to ensure that we create a seamless transition between learning and earning. The mantra of the Office of Careers is that when a student graduates, they are supposed to have found something they do in life to earn a living. So we have a big assignment to ensure that learning is not for prestige. It's not walking around with first-class honors and you cannot afford a bursar. It is about getting the skills and the competences that will help you create a job for yourself and even employ others as we move on. So life, the journey to career is like those words. Career selection is not an easy thing. Many people think it's just an issue of reading a brochure and telling a student engineering, you need physics, you need an A. My friend, it's not that easy. Helping somebody to know whom God created them to be in a world of competition and confusion is a big assignment. So I know most of you are standing like the man you see at the crossroads. There are so many paths in life, and if there is anybody sleeping, that is a stupid person. You can't afford to come and sleep here. Wake them up. That's being an academic accident. Wake them up and let them sit properly. We can't afford to come and waste time here. Hakikisha kila mtu amekaa sawa sawa, sit properly. We are not here to joke. We can't stop our activities to come and waste time here. Alafu kesho unapata first class, unatembea na mkokoteni kwa barabara, ukilia kwamba ulipata first class, and the only thing you can pull is a cart, an idiot that is being corrected and you don't want to see. So I will not be kind to you if you want to squander an opportunity to be guided. Are we together? So sit properly. The journey to career selection is like that man standing at the crossroad. So many paths are waiting for you to choose any and follow. So it is not just a matter of saying, let me follow this one. It needs searching your heart diligently, prayerfully, but most importantly, under guidance. You need someone to guide you to know which path am I going to be happy and most fulfilled. So career selection is not an easy thing. Many times I see people coming to my office or calling and say, my son got a B. Can you tell them the best career? My answer is that there is no way you will come to my office and I write medicine for the patient at home. That's like going to a doctor and say, mke wangu ni mgonjwa, niandikie dawa, nimpelekee. It is a normal doctor kama sio maji marefu. Yule ambaye anatumia mwarobaini kutibu kila kitu. If he's a professional doctor, atakwambia it is impossible until the patient is here. So that is the same thing I tell your parents and guardians. I will not talk to you about your son. Bring your son here, I interrogate them, and I will show you some of the screening tools that we use to do that. So that you are not doing the career of your father. You are not doing the career of your mother. You are not doing what other young people are telling you, but you are sure you are pursuing your heart and your passion. Very many people today, we had an unpublished data recently that said around 65% of Kenyan workers are mismatched. They are in their careers, given a chance they will not be. That is when you see people complaining, they can never do an extra mile of work, they are ever murmuring and doing everything because they are doing what they were not supposed to be doing. And that is very miserable. That can cause depression and a lot of problems to you. So career selection is important. And that's why I congratulated my colleagues who came all the way, like Open University of Nairobi, of Kenya is anchored in Nairobi. Daystar is in Nairobi, at River. If they can walk all the way and come here to be with us, then they value you. And that's why, like Dr. Oyedepo says, a child that is going to leave an indelible mark should not be left to be careless. The schools where I do mentorship, I don't become careless with anybody. I become firm so that we guide our students to succeed. And it's on that basis that we want to travel together. Well, that was an adventure. Those two guys, there is Hiro, that guy is called Hiro, behind me, and the wife is called Kuni from Japan. They were colleagues we met at the mentorship session in the US last year, and they came and took us to the source of Nile. That is in the Nile River in Uganda, the source of Nile. Ambia jirani yako, wewe pia tafuta marafiki wazuri. Your network is your network. If you are a friend of thieves of chicken, you'll always be a suspect unless proved otherwise. So identify men and women of value. So that guy came and said, I've come to tour Africa, celebrating 30 years of marriage with the wife. And thereafter I was their lead. We are going to Uganda. So in the course of that, I enjoyed the privileges of hosting a precious friend. Somewhere there, it's a little dark, but there's a black object between me. I'm seated in checked. There's somebody in black, and there's another person there. It's a host, I said, the director of Kampala City Planning. She's an alumni of the organization where I went. So that is the husband, who is an engineer. So when we went with that couple to Uganda, we automatically became the visitors of the state of Uganda. And we were hosted at the inaitwa Africana Hotel. It's a 5-star hotel in the middle of Kampala. Usiku huo nikikumbuka, ninaona mambo ilikuwa poa. We had the birthday of one of the ministers that evening. So tulikuwa na life band. Ambia jirani yako, siwe pia ujikaze. Waje kujisumbua na watu wa kuchukua mandazi za wenyewe. So I want to share with you experiences that will just inspire you. I always believe that in the journey of careers, you are an average of the kind of friends you have. So that is a side view of the Africana Hotel. Unaonaje bwana? Si ni poa? Si hata ninyi mtokana ukimaliza shule once in a while, you spoil yourself in that place. Kuna vitu vinaitwa sauna. Yani room imewekwa tu 30 degrees temperature, unatoa shati, unajifunga towel, una stretch hivi ukisweat. The therapy ni kwamba you sweat and release the waste from your body without doing anything. Achana na hii ya kukimbia, no. You just sweat. You just sit there 15 minutes, unajinyosha tu hivyo. Ukitoka hapo, mtu wangu, mwili umelainika, unalala kama mtoto mdogo. Ambia jirani tujikaze, kuna mambo mazuri. That is the role of a father, the role of a teacher, and the role of a mentor. We offer ourselves as a bridge from failure to success. When you look at where the legs of that man is, you see darkness, misery. But he's stretching himself and giving the young boy on his back an opportunity to go to a decorated future. That is the role of mentorship. A good mentor wants the mentees to be 7 times better than them. If you walk on our back, you will reach a better future. That is why your teachers are in class at 5 up to 11 in the night. It is not because they are busybodies who have nothing to do. They are lying across the valley of misery, offering you a chance into the future. If somebody did not lie across the valley like that, I will not be standing to you today. Being born as quarter son, the dice is cast. You are wallowing in the miasma of poverty, billions of poverty and hopelessness. So you need someone who will inspire you, who will tell you that it can be done and you can make a difference. That is why we are here. I told you I've worked with this school, so many times I get recognition from them, appreciation of what we are doing as we work with them. Last year on the 9th of March, I had mentored Chewoyes High School in 2022, and they got a mean grade of 8.2 from 6.9. So they hosted a Thanksgiving service. I was invited the way I'm invited today. And my other host was that guy you see with Arungu. I'm sure you know him. Do you know him? Yeye ni nani? Area chief? Who is he? What are you saying? So that was the cabinet secretary wrote, Kenya. That is what education can do. Education connects you with the most unlikely guys very easily. And it becomes very normal to interact and eat with them. So that is the kind of club I want you to join. Are we together? That's why we want to nurture you with a super mindset. That when you leave St. Peter's, you are a global material that needs to think big. Can you read with me? 1, 2, 3.
You have the ability to shine and make a mark in some field. Your job is to find your niche, excel and build a lasting legacy.
Can you read like people who are literate with some energy? 1, 2, 3.
You have the ability to shine and make a mark in some field. Your job is to find your niche, excel and build a lasting legacy.
You have the ability to shine and make a mark in some field. You are not good for nothing. God has given you a potential power of creativity to achieve some end and to provide a solution in a particular field. None of us is blank. None of us is bare. None of us is good for nothing. We all have something that this society expects from you. If you want to bring it out to this society, we are going to lose it. But the biggest thing is what we are doing. Your job is to find your niche. The word niche is your area of advantage, where you are talented, where you are able, where you are competent, and build a legacy. Just be like Omanyala. If you find a niche as a runner, run as if there's no other runner behind you. Just be like Faith Kipyegon. Leave a lasting legacy in your field. Don't just pass in this world like Simon Makonde, born on a Monday and buried on a Sunday, leaving behind a bunch of miserable children to be shared behind you. You must leave an indelible mark by utilizing your talent. Be the Bill Gates of Kenya. who is going to provide a solution in the world of technology. You have a capacity to achieve a specific end in life. The biggest assignment is to know it, and that is why we are here. My assignment is to help you know your niche. Your best version is not getting an A. Your best version is not a big job, but it's doing that which makes you happy and fulfilled. I like what Jesus says, my meat is to do and complete the will of him that sent me. That is what we call satisfaction in the line of career. Doing something that leaves an indelible mark that people will look unto and say, he has lived a great worker. One man said, even if you are a sweeper, sweep in a way that when you are not there, they will say, they have lived a great sweeper in our midst. That is finding your niche. Teach until people will say, nobody taught like this madam, nobody taught like this man, nobody has inspired me like so and so. We are here to tell you that indeed you can, indeed you are empowered, and you must be willing to walk your path. I wonder why some people seem to be born knowing what they want to do with their lives, and others, mostly me, have no idea. Sometimes that is what people ask themselves. Watoto wengine wanakuambia tu daddy. Some years back in France, a boy of 10 years told the father, Daddy, when I grow up, I want to invent my own car. This boy went to school, did engineering, and then he invented a car and named it after his own name. His name was Francois Peugeot. So the Peugeot vehicles, Peugeot 504, 46, was dreamed by a man, a boy of 9 years. And he told his father, Daddy, when I grow up, I'll make my own car. One time I was in a conference in South Africa, and there was this dilemma from a student of Einstein. There's a student who had been taught by Albert Einstein. It said, in Europe, a boy of 20 years is a director of a company. In Africa, a man of 30 years is an administrator of a WhatsApp group that spreads rumors and pornography. That is the only thing they want to do. That is the danger of not knowing why you are born, not understanding why you are in school. I was reminding my friend, your principal, this morning, that the difference that made Mosocho be number 2 is when the boys knew why they were in school. They went to him and told him, sir, we have decided that we will not sleep earlier than 12:30 in the night, and some of us allow us to be up as early as 3:30 in the morning, because we all want to go to university. And that is why they were number 2, with the least students scoring a B-. They knew why they were born. A man who has known why he is born, even if he lives for 100 years, the only thing he will do is fill up toilets. Kula, kushuta, na kulala. So until you know why you exist, you not add value to mankind. But the day you know why, in fact, we always say there are 2 most important days in the life of a man. The day you are born and the day you know why you are born. That is why you are seated here. I want you to know why you are born, why God has allowed you to be alive. So when you understand what you are born to do, you will be happy, you will be fulfilled, you will be creative and most productive. So I want you to remove your mind from being your father. Don't try to copy your father because you are not the same. Remove your mind from being your mother. Remove your mind from being anybody else and just examine, who are you? What ticks? What makes you happy? That is the beginning of success. I want you to capture the ears of your friend. Utingize umuulize inafanya kazi ama ni maua. Shika. Shika vizuri. Ambia inafanya kazi ama ni maua tu. Read with me that 1, 2, 3. Again. If you are to ask Lionel Messi why he is today, he will tell you Pep Guardiola. He's a human robot, a human machine. The man who has won the most trophies in the world alone. We may not find anybody like him in the next 40 years to come. But he was identified at age 15 by Pep Guardiola. That's why we are investing in you in your teenage years. This is a year to discover who you are. And the day you pick it up, friend, nobody will stop you. You need someone who believes in you. A mentor believes in you. A mentor tells you you can make it. A mentor tells you that even if you are failing today, you learn nothing if you have not failed anything. A mentor goes the way and shows you the way. And that's why I've told you I was born in a village, son of a squatter, but I've been able to travel the world except Australian continent that I'm now working on to ensure I step on. Being born poor is bad luck. Dying poor is your choice. Being born in a poor family is simply bad luck. Staying poor until you die is your responsibility. So don't say, I'm an orphan. My father died when I was in Form 3. Besides the poverty he left behind, he died earlier. But I had to surmount the challenges to be who I am today. So mine is to inspire you that it can be done. Tell your neighbor it can be done. Where are the Form 4s of this year? I'm happy you're closer to me. Lakini mjaongea kama Form 4. Hata karibu niulize kama ni Form 1 wamekaa mbele. I want to hear you roar because you are the champions of Kakamega County 2024. I would have had a hand clap. You don't know whether you believe in yourself or you have lost self-esteem. I'm saying the 2024 class of St. Peter's is school number 1 in Kakamega County 2024. We are going to call it the Mentorship Declaration of February 2024. February 10th, 2024, we have done a declaration that we are the school number 1 in Kakamega County. Are we together? Yeah, if I have done it with Kapsabet, why not you? If we did with your principal in Mosocho and we missed position 1 narrowly, why can't we also go the same direction? Nataka uulize jirani na kweli nini nakusumbua? Mtu anakuja hapa na 350 marks. Another day school mtoto amepata 113 marks. Anafanya bidii from 113 marks anapata B. Na yule amekuja St. Peter's at 350 anakazana mpaka atoke hapa na D+. Muulize shida yako ni nini? Friends, that is the role of a mentor. He helps you in training, leadership, takes you through workshops of life, seminars, learning, helping you where you are weak. So a mentor is everything around everything you need. Training, learning, guidance, goals to succeed, programs, and every direction. So you need mentors on different activities. As a student, you need a mentor in mathematics. You need a mentor in physics, in English. You need people you are looking unto who inspire you to do beyond what you are able to do. And that is why we're here to offer you opportunities. 1, 2, 3.
A lot of people are born fathers and
Again?
a lot of people are born fathers and because someone else.
Yeah, just the way I'm thinking that you may think that you are not a national school in Kakamega County and you can't be number 1, but I'm telling you, hatuna shida na Butere Girls na Kakamega High School. Allow them to have the title national school, but let us be international within the national boundary. Are we together? Yes. Tell your neighbor you are international. You are beyond national in Kakamega. Do you believe in what I'm talking about? Yes. I believe in you that you can do beyond what you imagine. We have the ability even to be Kenya 1. We have the ability to bring the Kenya 1 trophy here. Na mimi ndio hiyo ndio nangoja. The day inakuja, mniite nikuje roadshow na ninyi. Ama Mr. Owino? Hiyo roadshow ndio mimi nangojea. I want the roadshow ya Kenya 1 hapa St. Peter's, Mumias. Ambia jirani result yetu haitakuwa inatoka kwa internet, itaonekana kwa TV. Yaani wanasema tu St. Peter's imepita, kila mtu amepita, na sasa mnajua your results are already out before we begin sending the index numbers. You need somebody who believes in you. You need somebody who tells you it can be done, and that is why I'm here. I schooled myself in a mixed day school. Enda Busia, shule inaitwa St. Matthias. At that time it was even more miserable than it is today. But I believe that I'm not a product of where I come from. I'm a product of the investments that God has put in me and in the God that I have. And that's why I have gone beyond my limits, rising beyond your limits. Are we together? Mnasikia wavulana wangu? Nataka kusikia mnaenda symposium Moi Girls Eldoret. I want to host you in St. Bridget's. Mwache kuhangaika na mixed day school around hapa. Hadi ndio nabeba mabega mbele ya day school adueni mwanaume. Ambia jirani utakuwa kiatu sana. I'm also happy to learn that you have Buka Secondary School. Where are they? Rise up, we want to acknowledge you. I was too late. Just stand up wherever you are. We want to clap for you. Let's clap to our friends, Buka Academy. Haya, mnaona sasa bwana. Wao pia wanasikia kile ninawaambia. Mkilala, they are going to implement it. Nyapura Secondary School is also here. Let's appreciate them wherever they are. Stand up. Mameni tafadhali. Clap for them well. Thank you for bringing me to awareness. So friends, I have confidence in you. Are we together? 2014, when I was invited by Kapsabet, when it was just been made a national school, and we invited a team from Alliance Boys at the Noble Hotel in Eldoret. So the principal said his problem was, how do I make this tiny school be a national school in status? And I only talked about mindset change. And I assured Alliance kwamba they had been champions long enough and the alternative champions coming up. Their deputy principal academics rose up and told me, my brother, Alliance the Great has never known defeat. And if it will know one, it will go down fighting. I said, it is your human right to fight for your survival. But hand over the baton and go back. That is when we saw the change. So I strongly believe that I have taken the baton from Butere Girls. I already handed over the one for Kakamega, na mkachukua vizuri. Can you clap for yourself? So my son, if only you will go for me and bring down Butere Girls, my assignment will be done in the county. Are we together? Yes. I believe in you, and I know you'll go further than you ever thought you will. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's why you saw me, I'm hard on you. If I can volunteer to help you and you are not willing to be helped, you won't be helped. So a good mentee follows the instruction of the mentor. You are willing to walk and seek advice and seek counsel. Even if you are rebuked, you acknowledge the rebuke because you want to be better. So it is not about people pushing facts in you. It is you understanding what you need and appreciating that if somebody is lying across the valley to give you a good future, then you seize that opportunity. So schools where people succeed, results are made by the students, not by the teachers. A student produces 75% of the results. Teachers make 15% when they cover the syllabus, and the remaining 10% is common sense and experience, the one we are taking you through. Are you willing we walk with you? Yes. Are you willing to be mentored? Yes. Are you willing to be guided? Yes. Are you willing to be instructed? Yes. And are you willing to pay the price? Yes. Very many great children in Africa have big dreams that end up in the graveyard. Great engineers that die without even repairing a padlock. Great surgeons that die even without slaughtering chicken are all in the grave. Reason being, they are not willing to pay the price. Success is manufactured outside the comfort zone. You must walk out of your convenience, your comfort to make results. So if you want to get what others are not getting, you must do what they are not doing. It is only a madman that is allowed to do things the same way, but expect different results. Walk naked and feel very warm. Eat rotten food and be ready to fight anyone, including pushing down lorries on the road. But if you want different results in 2024, go and ask your teachers, what different thing ought we do that the last year class never did to be higher than them? I like the silence, because it is in the solitude of the mind that great decisions are natural. If we want different results, examine the way we are managing our time. Examine the way we are interacting and doing things. Where we find there is a loophole, correct. That is true mentorship. Truly a great mentor is hard to find, difficult to part with, and not possible to forget. I know many schools are loaded with people who are called motivational speakers. Most of them are comedians with the tragic comedies. Coming on such a day and jumping around and saying, I began my poultry farming with 3 feathers. That's an idiot. How did the 3 feathers become chicken? You know, we can't be a state where we are so careless with the children we are depending on tomorrow, and we give to such a careless thinkers and speakers and expect to have innovators. It can't work. Education is not cheap. So a real mentor is not easy to find. There are very many walking in every office asking, can I come and talk to a children? One time, somebody sent me a message to the university WhatsApp. Amekaa kwa kiti ya kurotate hivi, akaniambia, I'm a mentor from Nairobi. I mentor children on how to make their profile on LinkedIn, see on what. I said, oh, that's good. What will you tell my students who are doing computer engineering, web design, if I invite you? Because they think we are only just raising villagers. I have students who are doing web design. So ukitoka Nairobi ni kulipe ndege uje kuambia kutengeneza jina lao kwa LinkedIn and Facebook. Is that what a normal person of my caliber can think of doing? Tell your neighbor you are precious. So for us to raise a global child, we cannot use the villager to raise a global child. Cannot work. Kuna shule walinialika one time, and then the principal had just come in. He eradicated every program that was being done. They were having a mathematics symposium. Wakanialika, so I gave them the requirements. Principal akasema, sikutaka mtu wa kusema mambo mengi, nilitaka tu awachekeshe kidogo, alafu iishe. Nikamwambia mwalimu wa careers, mwambia aite village elder. He is very available. I can't drive all the way from Bungoma. Nilienda Busia kuchekesha watoto for 30 minutes. Unfortunately, the school was burned down almost to ashes. That was Igalame High School. When Mr. Were left. Ikachomwa mpaka almost the last building because of the mind of a leader with a small thinking capacity. Investing in human capacity is expensive. That's why somebody said, if you think expensive education is expensive, try ignorance. Young people, are you listening to us?
Yes.
Read with me that.
I encourage all of you to seek out teachers and mentors that challenge you to think for yourself and guide you to find your own way.
Read loudly, 1, 2, 3.
I encourage all of you to seek out teachers and mentors that challenge you to think for yourself and guide you to find your own way.
Don't seek for people who tell you what to do. They should guide you on how. And they should allow you to observe and give your own finding. That is why when you come to me for a career, I will be shy to tell you this is the best, because if I'm a runner, I think everybody should run to succeed. Sindio? If I'm a footballer, the temptation to imagine that it's only in football you can succeed is high. And I will be making you be me and not you. So the best is to look for somebody who will just answer yourself. Ama namna gani? Sio kukuambia lala chini, ng'ombe wewe. Leta kiko, no. It is to help you think out. You figure out yourself. Is it the priority? Is it the most important thing now? Or I will do something that is more essential and useful to me. And we don't seek for you solutions. I will always tell you these are the careers you can do, but find out that which is very good for you. So I won't choose for you. I will give you the options. I will allow you to choose. So that when you now choose, you will own it up and you will desire to be the best version of yourself. Are we communicating? A mentor can say the right words to someone at exactly the right moment. They need to hear it, and it can be life-changing, the way we are today. You only need to know that you have all it takes to succeed. You only need to know that God has wired you for a unique assignment from anybody else. So don't try to copy somebody else. I read an article on Facebook that said many of us fail in life because we are copying the lifestyle of other people. We fail that test. But if you live your own life, you will not fail your own life to explain the situation. So don't copy people on Facebook. Be yourself. Even if your father is an engineer, you may not end up being an engineer. You will succeed in a different way. I have this guy called Nameless. Nameless is an architectural engineer. But he never practiced engineering. He ended up in music. The wife is a statistician, Wahoo. Also musician. If they were helped to go to the Academy of Music when they're young, they would have done even better than what they are today. But at times they had nobody to guide them to their talents. So some of you have more talents than one. You really need to figure out which is my talent and which is my career. Because the career can give you the resources to build your talent. And when your talent is mature, you even resign and live by the talent. By the way, talent pays more than career. Olunga is an engineer, but I don't think he's living much on engineering, he's living on football. So some of you have talents, don't ignore it, and don't concentrate on a talent and leave out the brain. So now to come at Dennis Oliech. If he finished education, he would have done better. But juzi naona analia serikali msaidie siji monthly salary. Oh, kulipa mshahara ukule. Tena nani anakuwekea? So the danger of being talented and ignorant makes you that when you get the resources, you squander. But those who are able intellectually invest, and that investment helps them to become stable throughout their lives. 1, 2, 3. So I don't walk ahead of you and say, you walk this way, you will reach. No. I say, let's walk together. Find out. I have a student who came to my university wanting to do nothing. I sat with him during the time they make career changes, and he ended up taking accounts. I saw the student a good speaker. Some of you may have even seen him on social media. It's called Dr. Brian, the motivator, Dr. Laura's student. I helped the young man to publish a book about wealth within youth in 3rd year, last year. Because of that simple book, he was invited by the governor of Kisumu during the Youth Day. Then he was invited in Homa Bay by Gladys Wanga, the governor. Yesterday I received a team from Kipra. I've introduced the young man to them. They will be having an international conference in June in Kisumu, and he's doing a book about the beauty of a woman. So I want him to be nurtured, and he will be given room to launch that book. You work with a young man and show them the path. You don't tell them, I did this or this, no. That is my experience. We work together. We try out life together, and eventually you become yourself. Don't neglect instruction. Don't neglect guidance. Don't neglect correction if you want to succeed. Are we together? That is where success is. So we will not walk ahead of you. We will go side by side the way this guy is. We walk with you. You see the pitfalls and you learn from them. In 2017, I was running a university career fair like this. I invited Linus Kaikai to come to Kibabi and talk to my students. And I had a team of 10 students who are in the journalism club. Their leader was called Steve Keter, who is now a sports reporter, NTV Northridge. So Steve was like, how do I get a job? I said, no, I don't mind. I told Linus, I have my students who are journalists. They want to interact with you. So I allowed him to go and sit with them. By the time he was leaving, he had given 4 internships to them. Steve Keter was attacked in Eldoret. There was a young man who was sent to Nairobi, Kisumu, and I think Kitui. So Steve went and did an exemplary work. He was employed, he never tarmacked. So he has a news anchor juzi nimemuona akienda, which games were in, was it in Paris or which country we had at sports? He was there reporting live. That is what we call mentorship. And you guys, you are so lucky that you have the likes of Chamwada. I was with Chamwada in 2022 at Kibabii University. And we are talking about technological disruption. He said, I never even did journalism. He did IT. But his attachment was at KBC. Akaona vile watu wana capture information kama huyu jamaa, na akasema, why can't I use a phone? Akaomba wazazi wakampa phone ya 20,000. The rest is history. Is now an international global platform for advertising commodities. Anaenda New York, anaenda wapi, anakaa weeks as he does the documentary. And luckily he's an alumni of this place. So next time kama tuna career kama hii, let him also be around, we share the podium and nurture these people, remove the village and establish a global mindset. Can you clap for yourself? A good mentor teaches you not how to think, how to think, not what to think. So I don't give you what to think. Thank you. I don't teach you the what. I teach you the how. So that you think for yourself. Come up with your own authentic and original ideas. If I teach you what, I'm bringing you to be what I am. But if I teach you how, I want you to be better. I remember those who are not from one. Last year I was here during was it an academic day for some class? I'd just come from US, and in the course of my visit, I visited one of my students who was doing a PhD at Syracuse. And he was very excited to host me and take me through various places of how he's doing even in his own university. The issue is we don't teach them what, but how. How do I become the best should be the question today. How do we become Kenya 1? How do we become the best school in this county? We are not going to tell you what to do. I don't come here and say, I'm here to tell you what to do to be an SQ, then that one is a disabled thinker. A good thinker allows you to fantasize yourself. Are we together? Yeah. Fantasize, try it out. And eventually you become that which you desire. Read with me that 1, 2, 3. So mentoring gives you a brain. We inspire your mind. We challenge your thinking and bring it to life. After that, when you know your talent, you now have someone you can ask clarification, an ear to listen to. And then, a push in the right direction. I will be there to push you. So ukiona mtu anakukemea, don't think it's a year in Kabianga school, I think it is 2021. There are 2 students who went to the US. They were fine artists. Wali apply na wakapata scholarship, they went to study in the US. Hizo ndio story nataka kusikia next year. Kwamba hata wanafunzi wale walipita, baadhi yao wameenda Canada, wameenda Australia. Me, when I'm here, I'm not just talking about Kibabii, I'm talking about the university. Even if you don't come to Kibabii, I wish it was kama ulizaliwa hapa Mumias. Umesoma St. Peter's Body. Umeingia St. Peter's Boys. I'm not fair to force you to come to Bungoma for a degree. I'll be fair uende kwa Dr. Laura huko Nairobi, Open University of Kenya. Hata wewe pia uone lift. Uzuri tu juzi lift. Conveyor na lift imeingia Kakamega, watu walianguka huko. And at least it is helping us. Are we together? Exposure is also learning. So me, I'm not a bad competitor. Kama utataka kwenda Daystar, as long as you've gone to university, that is by God. But if you want me to mentor you, say I'm going to follow Dr. Wafula and Kibabi to mentor me, that is your choice. But I'm not myopic. That I come here to talk about Kibabi. I talk about university. Kwa sababu ninataka uende Canada. The way nilienda kutembelea kijana, nilienda kutembelea huyo kijana yangu Syracuse, I was given this automatic watch. Sasa itaniambia nimetembea how many kilometers, stress level, the pressure, oxygen level. Kwa hapo nilishika mtoto for the first time. Sema pelekea babu. Lakini wewe ukiwa hapa nyuma, mkunyuku hapa nyuma, holiday gani utanipea mkunyuku? I want you to bring me a Japanese girl. Umeoa ka Japanese. Kanaitwa uji moto lakini sio uji ya kukuchoma. Hawa jamaa wanaelewa kweli lakini. Uji moto ile haichomi, inakupembeleza, inasema you are the man of my dreams. Sasa wewe unaona kumbe kuzaliwa na kuongozwa vizuri ni kitu poa. Wazee, wazungu wanalilia African men huko nje. Yeah. Wacha kumenyana na maids wa jirani, kiasi kabisa. Read with me that 1, 2, 3. So your mentor will see more talent, ability in you than you can ever. Unaona mtu ameniuliza, do you mean kweli wazungu wana... I've been there several times. I've been in Israel, I've been in India, I've been in the US several times. But nimeenda kama nimeoa. If I went before, ningeoa, lakini I was already married. Nikaona, no need, I'm already married and I believe in one wife. Are we together? Lakini mimi ninawatuma huko bwana. Hakuna haja tu unaitwa Okelo na umekazana na Kinyi tu. Angalia beyond ya Kinyi. Uliza jirani yako ni nini nakusumbua, guza kichwa. You guys are talented. Are we together? You guys are powerful. And I want you to bring out that power, that talent, and harness it to grow your tomorrow. Your tomorrow is brighter than the way you are today. Are we together? Yes. Ambia jirani yako uko lucky kuwa kwa shule kama hivyo. Ongea na yeye. Read with me that 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we want to see the hope in you. That even if maths is pulling you on the ground, you are a mathematician. Every star has a scar. Utaambia watu hesabu ile ni test. For me to be an economist, I had to wake up in the middle of the night and read. That is a star with a scar. When the goal is hard to achieve, you don't change the goal. You change the plan of action. If you want an A and you are not getting it, you don't say, wacha niende for B. You begin asking yourself, how can I read better? How can I perform better in the subjects that are pulling me down to get to the A? Acha nitembee karibu. Unajua mnaweza niona huko mfikiria an extraordinary human being. Hapana. Just son of a squatter. Nasikia bwana. There is a lot in you. Don't allow anybody to sit you down. So niliwaambia pastori bwana siku moja. Niliblow na msichana wa Chapel Girls Form 3. Nikaandika Kiingereza ya Romeo and Juliet, The Concubine, masaibu ya ndugu Jero. Nikapeleka barua. Akakaa nayo 3 days. Kurudisha amemark. Akani award 4 out of 40. Do I look like 4 out of 40? I'm sure that lady, mahali yuko anajuta. I'm sure she has seen, I've been on TV several times. Sasa huwa anaangalia anajuta, anasema, I wish I knew. Ambia jirani, you are a great man. You have a great future. 1, 2, 3. One of the things I'm doing, and I know I will engage the board of this school, we want to digitize our schools. As the CBC comes, whether we like it or not, we must digitize. So that we can have to, I'm now moving beyond, I'm moving beyond KCSE results. I'm moving towards career. That's why I decided to be trained as a coach. For your information, 14 was my classmate, so you can bear witness. He's a technical tutor at Butere Technical, but we had been doing careers course together. The world is changing. I may not go to those things now, but I will come back. Even the engineering, what kind of engineering is our student going to do today matters. There are some engineering in Kenya, you die on arrival. You come a stillbirth. Technological disruption. If you become a mechanical engineer, we don't have car assembling industry in Kenya. You will come and compete with the Juakali people. Hawaja invest anything. Anagonga nyundo akipewa shilingi 500 anasema thank you. Na we engineer tunataka kuandika voucher ya 5,000. Who is coming to your workshop? You'll have trouble. Electrical engineering is good. I was talking to a student from Maranda in my office on Thursday. Asema anataka kufanya electrical engineering. Nikamwambia that's okay. But tell me 10 places will be employed. He only mentioned 2. Kengen, Kenya Power. Then I went to phase 2 nikamuuliza, supposing those 2 don't employ you, what will you do with your engineering skills in electrical? Kaniangalia hivi asema I've never thought about it. And nikamwambia a few months ago, there was a student who got an A in high school. Akaenda University of Nairobi akapata first class honors in electrical engineering. 2 years down the line, he didn't have a job and he was crying. Every course you are going to choose, ask yourself, if nobody employs me, how do I turn my skills into an income and a livelihood? It's no longer prestige, it's no longer about the big title, it is about your survival. Are you listening to me, young men? So there's a lot. That's why many people, we have pilots who are working on foot. Last year I was going to Mangu Boys. They gave me an Kisumu to I interact with the students on a daily basis. I see the tears of students in the university who have reached third year and have to go back to first year because they are not aware where they are going. Listen carefully. Career selection is life. Kuna mtu kama huyu analala tu. as long as you're not dying. Pointer. If you marry a brighter wife than you are, you're either finished completely or completely finished. Sakaliwa chapati kwa. Mama yako atapata unaosha napkins, alafu anasema hii ndio mapenzi ya siku hizi. Hapana. Memsa amesema fanya, what are you doing in this house? I can't provide food and you just sit there. Ambia jirani huko nje ni kubaya. 1, 2, 3. That's why the last time I was here, we came with Surgeon Kipsan. Nitaka tuje na leo lakini akaniambia he has an operation to do. I take this work seriously and with passion. And I want to congratulate the madam in